Are they on their way? No, want me to go grab them? Yeah, we're going to do the national anthem. We're going to start playing.
Oh, give me just a second in that case so I give it to you.
Hey, Jeff, you want me to announce anything? No, we lay low on that. The guys at BBS. Come up. Bottled water. You guys happy? Ed? Ed? Put it in there. Come on. We're in.
Okay, the excitement's building. We're about to start the rally. Jeff Greenspan's on the stage. He's the Western Regional Coordinator for the Ron Paul campaign. Mr. Paul's approaching the stage. Ed Griffin. Ed Griffin is here. He's going to be the first speaker. We have Trent Snyder leading Ron Paul through the stage.
Good afternoon, everybody.
There's electricity. The weather warm, but not too hot.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Greenspan. I'm Regional Campaign Coordinator for the Ron Paul for President campaign. I want to welcome you to this event. This event is brought to you today by the USC Program Board, a division of the undergraduate student government. And we'd like to thank Amy Wan, Chris Monteverde Tallarico, and Jeff Hubbard over here. Where's Jeff? For putting together this wonderful event. We're so happy to be here.
I'm climbing up to
and we're happy to have so many of you here. So what I'd like to do is introduce Baraka May, who will sing the national anthem, after which we will hear from Ed Griffin, who wrote the book that many of you may know, Preacher from Jekyll Island. So, Baraka.
You can put your hands on your heart. We don't have a flag. I hope you hear. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous side, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Boy, I gotta wipe the tears from my eyes.
Edward G. Griffin's taking the stage now.
Well, hello, members of the Constitutional Underground. The
When Jeff asked me a couple of weeks ago to speak, I said, sure. What do you want me to talk about? He said, about 5 minutes. That's hard for me to do. I'm a 90-minute speech guy, as some of you know. So I got to thinking, well, this is the age of the soundbite. So how do I take what I want to say and turn it down into a little soundbite? And I worked on it, and and I came up finally with the whole thing condensed down to 11 words. You ready? Yeah. Okay, I want you to remember this. The only candidate who can win for America is Ron Paul. Okay, now I've delivered my speech. I'll take maybe 4 minutes and 30 seconds to amplify on that. The reason I think that's an important topic is because as the campaign rolls on, you're going to run into people who will say, oh, I love Ron Paul. I love what he stands for. I like everything about him except one thing. He can't win. Well, I have an idea of how you might deal with such a person. You might ask them, can't win what? Well, the election, of course. And then you follow up rapidly, I hope. You say, well, what's important about winning an election? Why do you want to win an election? Now, that'll stop a lot of people. They haven't thought it beyond that point. They think that winning is somehow it. They don't know what they're winning, but they're winners. You know, they like to be in the football pool and pick the winner. They don't care whether it's Cincinnati, Detroit, or New York, but they don't care. They just want to be on the winning side. And what good does it do to win if you lose your freedom in the process? So you might ask this person to think it's important to win an election for really only one reason, and that is in anticipation that the candidate that you're voting for will carry your political principles and your ideology into office so you can implement this and affect the nation and preserve that freedom that we just pledged our allegiance to a moment ago. That's the reason for winning. If you can't win then what's the point? Now, it's possible for other candidates out there in the scene to possibly win for the Republican Party, or win for the Democrat Party, or win for the international corporations, or win for the pharmaceutical cartel, or win for the banking cartel, or win for the industrial military complex. But I am now going to introduce to you the only man who can win for America.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the revolution. It's alive and well. Hey. No, it's really great. It's great to see so many out, and I'm delighted that our numbers continue to grow. And, of course, the question I'm always asked every time I'm interviewed by the media is, you can't win. Your polls are so low. But why are you doing so well on the Internet? So the real question is can we translate this phenomenal support for these views that we hold from the Internet into real votes come January? What do you think? My eyes are estimating 1,200 and the question is always asked, why are we getting the support, especially among young people? What is it that they're attracted to? And it can't be me by myself. I know that can't be it. But it just may be that the cause of liberty is what we're interested in. I work on the assumption that more than 100 years ago, by some man or other, the concept of liberty got chopped into pieces. Some portions were defended by one group, and that was economic liberty. And then another group said, no, there's personal liberty too, and they started defending personal liberty. And then another group started talking about a pro-American foreign policy where we minded our own business and took care of ourselves and provided a strong national defense. And others said we had to police the world. So it all got chopped up. So my suggestion, and the suggestion that we hold, is why don't we put it back together and understand the concept of liberty, which made America great.